Yeah, it was maybe even more so like, of course, we looked a little bit back, but it was even more important to look forward and to see what do we think that we need to work with this last half of the season here now to develop and to be as good as we can be. So we identified a couple of key things where we've seen the teams in offense and in defense that we need to work with, and then we spent a little bit of time to figure out on how we can do that on the training pitch and so.
And Jonas, I spoke to Delphine this week, and what did you think of the way she performed in the Euros? And obviously, she said she's going to try and bring that momentum into this squad for the second half of the season. She's leading the league in assists. Just overall, what have you thought about the year that she's had, the Euros, and then obviously for you guys?
Yeah, I would almost say that I think she brought the momentum from NWSL and San Diego onto the Euros. I think I mean, we've seen Delph here week in, week out. We know what a great team player she is, what a great 1v1 player she is. And I think what was really nice to see in the Euros was that she was playing with all that confidence. She was playing with a lot of creativity, a lot of flair, a lot of bravery in the attacking third, and she contributed massively to her national team there in the attacking third. And I mean, one thing with all these good things that Delph is doing is to see like how do that result in even more goals, more assists, and I think we saw that in the Euros, and hopefully that can continue in the league as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Abraham. You have a question?
Hey Jonas, thanks for the time. If you could just start us off, what did the new players bring to this team? And you have two players away at Copa America. What does it mean to see them competing in tournament finals?
Yeah, interesting. I have to say, after seeing the first game between Brazil and Colombia, I thought that was a quite intense game. So let's hope that the players keep safe there today. But I mean, it's great to see. It's a lot of emotions. You can see how much the players love playing for the countries and trying to achieve something there. And it's probably been the two best teams there in Copa America, Brazil and Colombia. So it's going to be an exciting final to see which team gets the better of each other. I mean, it was an even game that they played against each other in the group stage. So final for sure will be entertaining. If I'm not mistaken, this the final also the last
Yes, I believe
time
so.
of Copa America? Yeah, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah. So a repeat of that final is going to be exciting to see.
And the team has a lot of competition across all the positions. How do you work through that with your players coming into a second half where you guys are gonna be trying to keep pushing to be better?
Yeah, I think it's of course everyone needs to focus on what you can control and what you can develop and what role you have in the team. And that role might be fluid at times. Sometimes you might be starting games for us. Sometimes you've been coming up from the bench and be sort of a finisher for us, a game changer. And we've seen during the season that has been very important for us. Sometimes you have to be someone that's providing quality in the training for us. And I think to be able to accept at any given point what's the best role right now that I can play for the team, that's the humbleness that wins games in the long run. And so far, we've been very good with that as a roster to be able to do that. But of course, we need to continue to do that. And competition is really good because it brings the best out of people and it really forces you to be on your best behavior every single day. So that's positive. The potential negative side with competition is that it will give you roles that you will not be happy with. And that's for us to give support, of course, to help players to do the best with that and to develop to find another role. But it's also up to the players take ownership over that situation and understand that this will be part of the game, and we will all need to play roles during the season at some points, which it's not ideal for us, but it's ideal for the team. And if we can accept that, that's when we become a really strong team together.
And could you just give us your thoughts on North Carolina? This is the second time you're going to be playing them this season.
Yeah, really well organized team. Like to play and progress with the ball in central areas, overload the central areas with a lot of players. So I thought it was a really exciting game to play against them last time. Really good tactical battle, and I think this year is going to be a big challenge here on Saturday. But again, a challenge that I very much look forward to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. See you later.